Welcome, everyone. You are watching the 2025 Dr. Poole Jacoby Tour Championships. My name is Lonnie Fox Raymond, and I have got Ray Bourne in the booth with me. Hi, Ray. Thank you for being here.
Well, thanks for having me.
What a fantastic matchup we have here. This is an A-side matchup. Jasmin Ouschan versus Kaylee McIntosh, the natural.
Yeah, this is jam up Poole right here for sure.
All right.
A world champion and an aspiring player.
Absolutely. On her way to world championship level,
Yeah,
for
Kaylee,
sure.
sky's the limit for sure.
All
She's
right.
continued to get better.
So you see Kaylee has won the lag. We'll go over the match rules really quick. They lag for the first break, which you just seen. It's an alternate break format thereafter. The 9-ball is on the spot. No break box. The opponents rack for each other. 3 consecutive fouls is a loss of game, and this is cue ball fouls only. All right, Kaylee McIntosh to break. No worries, the scoreboard will update soon enough. We just wait for the tournament director to start the match.
Pretty solid break. Pocketed the one in the side, probably. I assume that's the break that she's using. There's basically the one in the side and the 2 balls behind the one breaks that people are working on.
All right, so she moves the perfect rack off the table. That is the official rack sponsor here for the WPBA.
Speaking of, I need another set of those.
I have one in my house that I've literally been using for 6 months.
Yeah, I sold one or whatever. Nothing went wrong with it. Literally, somebody bought it right out of my hand or whatever, and I'm kind of a nice guy, and I was like, all right, I'll get another one. I can get another one. So
Yeah.
I let it happen, but then I haven't gotten another one. I've been, I stayed home with the dogs a couple of times, and then whatever, time elapsed.
Yep.
So a fortunate hit here, great hit, but certainly a little bit fortunate. If it rolls a hair more, it's going to be a duck to the side. But from there, it's going to be a mess. Would you attack this up table? That's very early in the set. Some people like to attack right here, and some people like to hedge and play safe right here early.
Yeah, I think it's super preferential. Basically how you're feeling that day. Jazz is just, ooh.
I get the idea, though. She was trying to go thin and leave it really bad.
Yeah, I think that was always the goal.
Yeah, I feel like firing that up the rail was dangerous. But I'm sure she's sitting there thinking, if I was going to do what I just did, I may as well have shot it up the rail. I know I go through that myself occasionally. I feel like I'm in the cockpit of the Millennium Falcon here. You guys have really done a great job this year working on the stream, and I know you put a lot of time and effort back into it, and all the money that comes in goes into it. You've really done some good work here.
Yeah, thank you. And I'm super greedy, so I promise you I don't give them the donations back. I use it, every bit of it.
There is a lot more equipment in here than there used to be. It is. It's starting to feel like a radio booth in here.
People tell me it feels like an airplane with all my controllers.
Yep.
But
that's good.
The product is becoming better and better. So
I would agree.
All right, so Kaylee is having an exceptional event, and this is our first look at Kaylee on the stream table. So I'm really happy to have her playing. She's an American player. She is one of the top Americans at the moment.
Yeah, and playing really well.
And really just, she's having a great showing at this event. This is Final 4 on the A side, so she's guaranteed a 5th, 6th place finish.
She's worked on her fundamentals a good bit, because she used to be, in a couple of ways to me, a little bit more fundamentally loose, I guess you would say, in the stance and stuff. And I can see that she's really worked on her arm and
yeah, she used to roll her wrist underneath her body.
Yeah, she's gotten more, and she was very good then too, but she's gotten to a more traditionally straight, even better version of herself, in my opinion. All
right, so we all know that when that ball is just a hair off the rail and you try to spin it around 3 rails, it's tough.
It's an inside English shot. It has to be hit perfectly, and that's one of those ones, especially, again, early, easier said than done. You don't really have the feel of your stroke going. And I think at this level, a lot of us, that's all we're trying to do, really. I want, in 5 shots, I'd like to be playing at my capacity and not need to be 3, 4, 5 games in. So she'll shoot an easier version of the same thing. Plays to the open space safely. She did lit up on that Danks. I think she decided that, and correctly so, the line was going to triangulate right at the 7-9. It wasn't going to get around. So I think she did a good thing getting there. She'll come around for the 7 here, I would assume, in the other bottom corner.
Yeah,
she's hit it beautifully too, boy. Boom.
Yeah, in the last match, I watched Christina Tkach shoot a 2-ball and just release the stroke. And she came around 4 rails, just set up perfectly for the 3-ball. And I thought that is exactly the shot that needed to be played right there. And so many ladies would have let up on that and tried to hold it in a smaller window,
Yeah, just take the cut or whatever. Yeah, no, on these, especially on these conditions you guys play on, you have to get comfortable letting the ball go around the table. You don't move it unnecessarily all the time, but when you have a nice natural line like she just had there,
absolutely,
you definitely want to utilize it. And so, look, even as a world champion, this to me is she's come up a little low or low to the 9-ball for where you'd like to be here, just on not popping it quite enough. She is quite a player, though, and will surely pocket this, but those little details. Great shot. These little details can get you, though.
Just taking rack number 1 with that unfortunate miss on the 5-ball by Kaylee, but this is a race to 8, so we've got a long ways to go. So I want to let everyone know, too, I have been taking the donations for the swag. I started earlier today. I wanted to let Lynn G know that I have received both of those donations. So you are in there for 2. So thank you so much for supporting the WPBA. You're always amazing to do so every time we're live.
I would have already started screaming at you, Lynn G, for how great you were, but I don't understand what's happening inside the Millennium Falcon's cockpit yet, but now I do. I can now see where she's looking. Thank you so much for your donation, and we appreciate it. And it's all going to improve the ladies' sport, improve the presentation of the sport. I just don't see how any of us lose when this gets better and better.
Yeah, with every action, we have a great reaction here at the WPBA, and so I'm really happy and thankful to all the fans and the sponsors. They've made my job, and they've made me look better by allowing me to make great upgrades. So, all right,
you've done a lot in here, and it shows, and you should be commended for it.
Thank
they
you.
gave you an award, didn't they not? Now you got the Tournament Director's Award. You didn't know what to say, but I think it was because of this great job you've done right here.
Yeah, so they said that the Tournament Director's Award is for the lady who's done the most for the tour in that season.
You've done a hell of a lot.
And so I take it very seriously that I didn't tell any of the fans that I won that. Thanks, Ray.
You're welcome. I don't know why. Well, so she's being humble. She has received an award for her contributions this year, and she's been a huge part of really things getting better and better on the presentation level, the TV level. And there's more to do, but it's coming. We're going. We're moving.
Yeah, it's getting
There's
there.
always more to do, really.
I need more people.
Well,
But it's kind of hard to get people to help with production when they don't get to be a part of the build,
Yeah. Well, I'll stick my head in here next time, like I said. I'll try to do a little more. It never occurred to me that you could possibly forget me. Okay, so Jasmin making a good run here. She played a pretty light 1 ball to the 2-ball, keeping it safe and in the open. She's played a good thin cut. She did not get the bounce she wanted here, though, so she's going to have to think about whether she wants to fire this thin and let the cue ball run, possible danger, or it looks to me that she's playing a 2-rail safe here. That's what I think is happening, and that's probably what I would do from there, is really letting the ball loose.
Oh, that's twice.
Wow.
That she's completely whiffed a thin shot on the ball.
Yeah, that's uncharacteristic for her.
And, well, to be fair, we don't allow any practice on the feature table. And so this table is a bit faster than the outside tables.
Right. Yeah, the lights, it gets hotter. There's a few reasons.
There's no practicing. So they can come in and hit a few racks prior to their match. But as far as during the evening or when there's free time, we've not allowed any of the ladies to practice on this table. So it may be a little slicker than what they've been playing on the outside edges.
Yeah, this one will be the fastest unless it's been, and the guys who set this stuff up do such a great job. I can't imagine. But the only way it would be any slower ever is if they somehow didn't have the cloth tight or something, and that's not going to happen. So
No,
it's always
diamonds.
going to be drier and used a little less and faster.
All right, so Kaylee's okay with this. It'll give her an opportunity to get her number on the board there.
Nice stun follow there. We will try to get the side. Can we do the side view when
Sure,
you're racking?
sure,
Yeah, we'll
we
try to
can
get
check
that
that
for
out.
you, K-Tam. So a little short here on the angle, but it's still going to work. I think you just bounce out and get yourself 2 rails to the 8 ball and be satisfied with it. Yep, I wouldn't even use inside right there. Maybe she used a touch of inside, but you don't use a missable amount, right? You don't need to turn it.
No.
And this is completely satisfactory to get to the 8 and go 9 same pocket, I would imagine, as the 8 ball. Oh, what a great view. Man, this is great in here. One day,
Well,
kids, they're going to leave me in here by myself. And I'll tell you what, we're going to press some buttons. I might have just cost myself a few months there, but we'll get to it. Okay, so 9 other pockets. She's kept straight enough on the 8 here. I don't think I would go around it. We'll see what she does. I think I would just bounce the rail and come back up here, though, based on what she's done.
I think she's going to come to the right.
Yeah, it actually looks like she's going around.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, it's hard to always tell in the booth that you have as much angle as you have sometimes.
So Kaylee is a McDermott sponsored player, if I am correct. I'm almost positive. Mucci, I apologize. I knew it was an M. She is sponsored by Iron City Billiards, Team Straight Pool Eye, Mucci, and No Quit Apparel. They call her the Natural, Kaylee McIntosh. She resides in Citrus Springs, Florida. She's currently number 8 on the WPBA rankings list. She's playing with a Mucci Carbon Pro shaft. She also uses Mucci Carbon Brake Cue and the Pogo Jump Cue.
Yeah, I don't have a ton of experience with the Mucci. It's just not one I've had a connection to, even though I go back and pull forever. It's just one that I never really owned a lot of, but I've tried that Mucci Pro Carbon. I do like it. To me, it's one of the better carbons, if you will. Some of them hit real hard and blah, blah, blah. We could go all day about that, but I do like that one. It's a nice balanced hit, low deflection. Side view.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, guys.
Sorry, guys. I almost forgot. All right, there we go. Ray talks so much, I have a hard time keeping up.
It's my fault. I make a fine scapegoat.
It's okay. I just like picking on him.
Yeah, we'll get you the next one. You're trying to watch them break or rack. I
Yeah,
suppose.
we'll get it. I will remember.
All right, so good break. Looks like the 2 is obstructed, though. Do we have the top view?
For sure.
See what we have here. Oh, no. I think you could rail first this. And
It's out of the pocket just enough.
Yeah, and the 3 is down on this end. So, sometimes rail first is not a total solution. But here, I think everything's down there. You could get away with bumping this and coming around for the 3.
Mm-hmm.
There is some traffic, though. I think you definitely want to do that and not push if you can help it. Yep, that's just pretty much what I imagine. Here's the traffic, and she gets it done.
Now, I would favor her to be a little more defensive here than offensive, unless she thinks she can pocket the 3 and use the 9 to hold the cue ball. Other than that, she needs to play it safe.
I'm an aggressive player, and I am looking at that 9 as a stopper there. But I think the correct professional tournament move is play safe here,
or she could also play the bank to the right side, and then keeping the cue ball on the left side of the table for in case she doesn't pocket the bank. But it still leaves her in the window of the 4.
Yeah, there's still good traffic on the table to shoot a dual purpose like that. I shy away from most dual purpose, but this one, the balls are in the way. You could choose that as well, and she has. And she's gotten approximately what she would have expected, so that's good.
Well done.
I'm not sure she didn't just select for a pure safe there. I don't think she really thought that was going to go in. If it didn't go in leaving the cue ball right there, she didn't want it, kind of thing, in other words. But that's good. And pool, sometimes you have to get off the make and get on to if this will work like this, fine. But people try to shave that cue ball, what I call steering when I'm giving a lesson or whatever. You try to steer it where you want it, and you ignore the line that it has to take. and you lose it.
Anytime I know that the cue ball is going to bump another ball, that's when I'll tend to steer. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
When I know that the cue ball is tracking towards another ball, and there is another foul. She did not hit that 3, correct?
I don't know, it happened fast, huh?
It did. Oh, I guess she did.
Yeah,
I must have missed it.
I think she went off it thin.
She must have thinned it.
Yeah, so she hit the 3 firm into the ball, which left the 3 sitting there.
Got it.
Which is generally actually what you might try to do there. You want to try to have that first ball stay if you have a setup like that where you can't jump cleanly. But unfortunately, she put the cue ball in a window down there. Kaylee will most likely go offensive and come back down. This will be somewhat of a dual purpose too. If it's a pro side miss.
It's a bit of a no-brainer there. Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, in my opinion, that's almost a free shot.
Yeah, exactly.
So that way you don't even have to sweat deceleration in the stroke. You can just kind of let go.
Yeah. You can see from where the cue ball is now that it was going to be
absolutely
favorable.
Let's go to the side view, give you a look at how steep that ball is.
So if that drifts past the 7, this is a very easy ball to get to the 5, I think, as long as you don't overcommit it.
Sure.
If it touches the 7, it might even be better. But you have to hit it soft then. And that's something that you don't want to do too often. Too soft. It must be close. That's why she's looking at it. I think it must hit it. It looks from here, now that she's setting up on it, it looks like it does bump the 7 to me.
All right, guys, if you are currently not a subscriber to the WPBA Billiards YouTube channel, please take just a second to do so. It's completely free, won't cost you a penny. We would appreciate it. Our goal for the 2026 season will be to double our subscribers. So that's one of my goals for this season. That means I need 20,000 new fans.
I subscribed last night.
Yes.
I just realized. So I don't log into
You're
YouTube.
about to be fired.
It's a long story. I block ads. I'm a hacker, so I'm blocking everything. Anyway, last night I was like, geez, I'm not even signed in or liked or whatever. So I did. So right there, she did bump the 7. If she would have just hit soft, like I was saying, which was a little risky, but you keep the cue ball down there where you could have seen the 5. She elected to look like, I guess, intended to go past, but it was going to be tough. She has played a great safe off of it. It's not a frozen ball safe, but it's not a expect to make the ball safe. So it'll be a safety competition of sorts here, safety battle. And again, she doesn't get it behind, but she gets it in an unmakeable area or high-risk bank area. So I would expect to see a thin safe in return here. It is early in the set. Sometimes people will take a chance here, but I just don't think you see that much, and you shouldn't in a tournament situation at this level. For money is a little different story. She goes for it, takes the risk, and that's the risk of it.
All right. Jasmin Ouschan back at the table. The score is 1-1. Jasmin is the current Women's World 8-Ball champion. She hasn't won a world championship since 2019, so I know she was really excited about that.
Yeah, she was very happy to do this. She was the first 8-ball winner too. That was a first for that tournament or whatever.
Ever.
So yeah, she really wanted it, and she was focused the whole tournament, and she got it. All right, so she's hit with pace here. I think she's got it. Oh, get up there.
Yeah, I think she'll be fine.
Oof.
It's just very steep. Very steep.
Yep.
She may not even go for it. She may just play the old Allison Fisher safety here.
Yeah, freeze it up on the 9.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I cut this, go after the 7. It's your distances are good. It's a big pocket to the 6 ball from where it's located. Pockets large. I don't like letting the opponent up at the table. So many things go wrong when you do
Absolutely.
that. Let's get them out of here.
All right, so accepting the longer shot
Yeah.
on the 7.
Slightly long, but still fine.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just a pop draw right here, and she's going to have it. Come off the rail. Half a foot back would be enough. Basically anything but straight in. And even straight in is not the end of the world, but then you have to hit a pure draw instead of get there easy. I think she can just pull right back to the 9 in the bottom right. So you look at this a lot. Is that straight in, or is there a little angle there like I think there is? Oh, yeah, we have the overhead now.
Yeah.
Boy, things have changed in here. So she has a little
It's
bit.
not
yeah,
much
it's not
angle,
a good
though.
draw angle. It's really going
No.
to draw at it, I think. So, yeah, she's probably going to have to stun over here and that's what I would do. Let it stun over a foot and take it from there. Yeah.
Yeah, well done.
Yeah.
And she falls beautifully on that ball.
Yeah, she hit that great. That
And
was
I
literally
am
the
going to
sweet spot.
remember to switch the camera to the side view when they go to rack these
We got
balls.
you, K-Tam. I want to watch them rack too.
And there you have it. 2-1 in favor of Jasmin Ouschan. Kaylee will be racking. Here's a good look at it for you guys. We have little marks on the table. Our racks have the little holes in them. You guys are familiar with the magic racks and all the template racks, and so they put the little marks. Diamond is really good to put the little marks on the table so we can rack perfectly every time. Mike from Diamond spends a lot of time.
You guys are so, I tell Ashley every tournament, my wife's Ashley Rice, everybody, I tell her every turn, you guys are so spoiled, these tables, the conditions, it's
We
like,
are
it's like
spoiled.
coming out to the U.S. Open or golf or whatever, like it's just perfect every
Yeah,
time.
Diamond Mike, he
Cannot
takes
say
good
it.
care
Yeah,
of us.
Yeah, he should be lauded because it's just phenomenal how well and how consistent they are. It's very much the same thing.
It just makes it so nice because you can roll a ball and you really
Wow.
never have to worry about it.
Big break.
It's beautiful.
So a little bit loose on the cue ball if you're nitpicking, but a huge break. It went well. It did get kicked also, but it was moving before it got kicked. But either way, you're going to have that with that 9 ball on the spot break of more. So stun for the 3 here, and this could be a very easy rack. There are, Kato, there are little marks down on the table so you can see the front of the rack versus the spot itself versus the back of the rack. That lines it straight to the table because they've measured it with a straight rule and everything before they ever got done or let anybody on it. So a little stun here, keep any angle, and I think this table could turn into easy. Okay, so she rolls forwards. That was an interesting choice to me, but I think it's going to wind up the same. You see what I was saying, though, right? Hold the ball and just come over to the 5 with like a high middle instead of this is going to be a little bit, to me, weird.
Yeah, but she's going to come 2 rails out. Shooting the 5 in the top right would be my assumption. I watched Jasmin quite a bit. Obviously, I watch them all quite a bit.
Yeah,
but
I know you know people's tendencies way better than I
She could
do.
play the kill stroke on this and miss that altogether, but she'll come around it. She doesn't usually lay up on those shots. Little decel right there for Jasmin.
Yeah, it was natural position, but I just don't know that it was necessary.
I just think she was stretched out, honestly. I think it was just because she was stretched out
also
on
from
it.
the rolling forwards instead of holding it and bouncing the other way. Now, basically, the way that she shot it, I assumed that the 7 was in the way of the 5.
Oh, yeah.
But it wasn't. And so then it just seemed like a little bit of extra weird to me. But you say this, sometimes it's choice.
Mm-hmm.
She wanted to bounce there.
Nice. All right, little
Excellent.
tappy.
What a great bridge shot. Just
beautiful.
perfect.
So for those of you guys who aren't aware, or if you're just getting, to know the ladies of the WPBA, Jasmin Ouschan has one of the best YouTube channels on the planet. She is knowledgeable and funny. And very charismatic. If you get an opportunity to go check her YouTube channel out, you should definitely do that. For as serious as she is when she plays pool, she is an absolute rock star on her
Yeah,
YouTube channel.
she's awesome, man.
And
She's
really
like,
away from the table, she's fabulous. So she's just a competitor, you know, and it's in her nature.
Ashley and I are both massive Jasmin fans.
Yeah, how can you not be though?
I mean, she's, you know,
I think everyone's a
if you haven't
massive
seen her,
Jasmin fan.
if you haven't seen her Dancing with the Stars Europe edition or whatever, you got to see that because
The
she's like,
Austrian.
she takes
yeah.
second in the world, and oh god, they were fantastic. All right, so she's left herself sort of the same out. It comes up a lot with the template and this racking style with the on the 9 on the spot. So she'll need to pull back here and hopefully get high enough for an easy pocket on the 9 and not. Basically, easy is when the pocket is in your sight line. When the pocket starts to be cut enough that it's not in your sight line, then it's a little more difficult.
All right, so a little bit of an overrun on the cue ball there, but
Touch.
yeah, not a problem though.
Yeah, it's the towards it's in your sight that way. Whereas if you're pointing the other way, it's out.
All right, so Jasmin Ouschan takes a 2-rack lead. The score is 3-1. Jasmin over the natural.
Flip it to the side real quick.
Oh yeah, let's do that for them again. So here's Jasmin racking for Kaylee.
Yeah, no problem, Kaden.
Now we do have a no pattern racking. Oh, there she goes.
Hey.
She gone. And it's like when you one, they all just spread out. You're like, really? Thanks. But they have a no pattern racking rule. Now, see, if I was Kaylee here, I would probably break from the other side right now because then I'm going to knock that 2 ball in on the 1 and hope I get a shot on the 3 because it'll be close to the 9.
You have to look at where the balls are. See, that's something that if you're not an advanced player, you may not understand that, yeah, at the level that we're at here and with the no pattern racking enforced, you basically need to know if the 2 is going to be on this side of the table or that side of the table, especially the 2.
Yeah.
I would say you need to know where the 2, 3, 4 are going to be.
But the thing is you also want to look at the 2 balls behind the 1 because those 2 balls tend to stay close to the 9 ball with a template rack.
Exactly.
So in that situation, I would have tried to make the 1 on the break, the 2 in the wing ball, and then hold shape for the 3-9. That's what I'd be looking at.
And look at you.
You know?
That's,
so you do have to read the rack with these templates.
Yeah, you do. And I think that's good. I don't think that's bad. I think that's good.
That's just part of the game.
Exactly. I don't,
All right, that was a really well played safety. Yeah, that just goes to show that I've spent a lot of time breaking.
Yeah, with the balls moving around the way they are now, because you had the 2 locked in the back, and so you could predict to some degree what was going to happen. But now the 2 moves everywhere, so you really have to have an awareness. And I think some people are ahead of that, and others are catching up. All right, so she doesn't elect to jump or do anything crazy here. She's going to kick 2 rails, probably try to hold it, I would assume. Nope, that's too soft to hold it. Over behind the balls. Okay.
Oh boy.
That's going to be unfortunate. Yeah, she didn't want to do that.
Kind of a bummer there.
She makes the hand signal of, I didn't mean to, but at the same time, she's the one getting punished, so.
Yeah, no bueno.
Yeah. It was not a bad kick. She only missed it by, what? That's probably missed it by half an inch on the side of the ball, maybe a 1/4 inch, and she would have been probably a 1/4 inch. For you CTEers, I think it would probably be one aim point over, 1.5 aim points over.
Nope. It's about as good as she could have hoped for right there.
Yeah. Especially with all that power. That was a lot of kinetic energy for the 3 to stay down there. So Kaylee's going to want to try to make something happen here. You can't just sit and let somebody at Jasmin's level just keep going. You can only slow play so long. So I know that right now she's feeling I need to make this cut. I don't know that that's the right thing. I think maybe one more save right here honestly might be the answer, but I know the feeling of it's slipping away and you don't feel like you've even had a chance to do anything. Yep, so she plays aggressively. Now she does miss, but boy, does she get a favorable roll.
Yeah, she plays, she does get away with that because she actually undercut that ball.
Yeah, it was an undercut, not a pro side miss. Yeah,
if you overcut those shots, sometimes you get more favorable rolls if you miss. But she got a little fortunate there with she undercut the ball and still got away with it. But in all fairness, Kaylee is a really offensive player. I mean, she plays safeties occasionally, but she does like to go after the shot. Everybody's got their own thing,
Oh, for sure. Well, if she'd have made that, she's sitting really good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Just because she hit it she would have been thinner to make it, right? So the same power, everything the same. If she's a little thinner, she would have come out past the 4-ball and would have been sitting just fine.
Yeah, for sure.
But when you're sitting there and the score is kind of eking up and nobody's really gotten started, but you haven't had your chance to get anything going, sometimes you just feel like you have to sort of take your shot at it at some point. I think it comes up in cards too. You're running out of money, anteing or whatever, and eventually you got to take a shot. Maybe you don't even want to. Okay, so she went full out to make that ball.
Yeah, she got away with it, though, because the 3 didn't set up well.
No.
Now, depending on what Jasmin has here, I'm not necessarily opposed to going to the short rail with the cue, crossing over the 3 and trying to stick that cue on the pink. But it just depends on what she's got.
I think you're into the right idea. I might try to sit the cue behind I think the angle's wrong for the 8, but it's one of the, no, she's trying to do what I said before. She clanked it though.
Mm-hmm.
Behind the 8 was possible, but she hit it too hard for that. On those conditions. At your local pool hall, even on decently new cloth, that might have been fine, but on this thing, it's like glass. And to answer your question, Katem, the 2-rail kick to me is probably the hardest to learn. There are systems for them, just like everything else. But to me, the 2-rail kick is the most difficult to master.
Yeah, there's just so many factors.
Like 1s, 3s, 4s are not as hard, I don't think. Even the 5-railers are not. Like you can, I don't know, it's just easier to.
2 rails are tricky because it depends on what end of the table you're on from the object ball or there's so many differences in it, and you have to know how to make the adjustments.
They're just tricky.
Mm-hmm, for sure. All right, so Kaylee has not locked Jasmin up on the pink. We've got a good look at the 3-ball here. I mean, she's still got lots of work to do, though. I think I just 1-reel this, try to get back to the center of the table and take the cut on the 4.
Touch of high left or whatever, middle, just a touch, just to get it to go that direction at all. No, she played none, like you said. It holds up, hold up.
Ooh, steep, boy. Now this becomes like a 4-reeler.
Back and forth.
4 times.
Yeah, but it should be, I think she's got this, though, because she's high enough. You play it with high center.
Yeah.
You don't need a bunch of spin. You're going to be a diamond away from the 5 when you go to shoot it. So I don't.
See, I like a little right-hand English on that, but that's just my preference.
You like what she did going backwards?
Yeah, I throw the cue ball to the hole and throw the object ball to the hole with the outside and then try to get it above the 5.
So there's a 1-pocket thing. You never spin those balls.
I spent 15 years when I went away from the Pro Tour before I came back to it. I spent 15 years playing on a bar table, and you can spin the rock to do anything on a 7-footer.
That's got a bar table feel to it.
Yeah, absolutely. So I enjoy all those.
And something to be considered, these are not easy pockets, but they're not, they're 4.5. They're not, or you guys are playing 4.5, right? There was a talk where they were 4 1/4 somewhere we were, but I don't.
Yeah. So I don't know which tables Diamond brought us, but I feel like these are a little tighter than standard.
So 4 1/4, you actually then I might not use the outside 4 1/2. I might use the. You have to be aware of pocket size, just like golf or whatever. You need to know the course you're on. How's it playing? How fast is it playing? How are the pockets taking? You want to keep up with all those
I
details.
just want to run out. I'm kidding, but I'm not kidding.
No, you're not. I do too. Look, here,
All
here.
right, then there we go. Jasmin Ouschan takes another rack, 4-1 over the natural Kaylee McIntosh. Real quick, while she's racking, let's talk about what we have available to all of our fans right now. This is the Aramith TV Pro Cup set. This is what these ladies are using right here at this event. I have only these sets that we're playing with right now available. $390 shipped inside the continental United States. Go to WPBA.com/store to purchase them. These are just been used at this event. So if this is something you are interested in, you cannot get this price anywhere else. Special thank you to Aramith for allowing us this opportunity. This is how we continue to improve the stream. Thank you. Special thank you to Aramith. So if you guys need a set, they got the pink 4, orange 5. Go ahead and go to WPBA.com, get that ordered. These don't last long, just so everyone's aware. I don't, every event, they're gone quick. So if that's something you're interested in, I don't know how many sets we have left, but now would be the time.
So, Kate, real quickly to answer your question, if you know the diamonds and you understand the way the table bounces and the way the table kicks 1, 2, 3, 4 rails, generally speaking, you're going 2 rails to create a favorable angle into the ball. It might be easier to impact the ball with 1 rail kick, but it's not as easy to impact it in a favorable direction a lot of times. Whereas you'll see 2 rails, they're coming in behind it, hitting it full, the ball's going away, the cue ball's staying there. It's based on the approach into the ball.
Sure.
But generally, yes, it's going to be easier to get a good hit from a 1 rail kick. But it's just the results that you get after that may not be as favorable. And then there's advanced knowledge, obviously, going into those decisions.
No, I might be a bit of a weirdo here, but I kind of enjoy banking this 3 underneath the 9 here, dragging the cue under the 8. Yeah, like that. I'm not so weird.
No.
I'm not so weird. I seen that. All right, that's a very nice safety. Yeah, this is a tough position for Kaylee. She's got to swerve around the edge of this 8 ball if she even wants to make contact with the 3. Yeah, she kicks at it. Well done. And she may have gotten away
Great
with
hit.
it. Yeah. I think Jazz might be able to see the edge of that.
They
I
played
can't
4
tell.
1/4 pockets at the World Championship, among other places. I think it was racks also, but I'm not sure which ones exactly.
Yeah.
We do play them occasionally. It depends, but most of the time it is 4 1/2.
Yeah, really, we're subject to whatever Diamond brings us.
Yeah, but for the there was a couple of them that used tighter ones.
We use tighter pockets in certain situations. I just actually didn't ask Diamond Mike, and to be honest with you, they play a little tighter, but sometimes, that could just be so many factors too. I mean, like, you're a little nervous, your brain's a little weak that day. I mean, it could feel tight, and it could be 5-inch pockets, for God's sakes.
Well, if that happens, I'm going back to the room.
Okay. Well, there's that. Oh, wonderful. Thank you, Benjamin Winkler. Appreciate that.
Thank you so much, Benjamin, for your support. We really appreciate you.
I'm going to put you down for 2 more opportunities to get into the Sunday swag. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Benjamin.
All right, this is good. This looks good. Go, ball, go. At best, Jasmine has the right edge
Yeah.
of this three. She's kind of standing there looking at it.
It's not good either way, but yeah.
So these ladies are on a mandatory 40-second shot clock. But the way it works, I'll give you guys a little inside scoop on how the shot clocking happens here. The clock doesn't start for the incoming player until the first player sits down.
Oh, is that how they're doing it now?
So yeah,
Okay.
so Jazz is smart about this. She gets up and starts looking at the shot before Kaylee even gets
Kaylee's
to her
gotten to her chair.
You know, because the shot clock doesn't start for Jasmine until Kaylee has a seat.
Yeah, I would expect nothing less from Jasmin, as was just said in the chat. She's a world champion. She does all the details. Yeah, that's a great, I mean, it's a huge donation. Thanks so much, man. Really appreciate you, Ben.
Okay, so Jasmine does make a hit. Kaylee's got an opportunity, queuing awkwardly over the 8-ball. A lot of people don't know this, but Kaylee is a collegiate golfer. She's very competitive. I heard she was phenomenal.
I believe that.
Yeah, it doesn't surprise me a bit.
Her approach to pool was very impressive when I saw her come on the scene.
I believe that's how she met her husband. So they're both really great people. Love having Kaylee on tour.
Okay, look at this. That was fancy. Was that a dual purpose? She's on the 4 there. Like, I don't know if that was a miss or a save or a dual purpose. I'm not quite sure how to call that.
Yeah.
Because she's on the ball.
Yeah, we all seen it, so I'm not sure either. But Jazz looks like she has the edge of this 3.
Once again, just the edge to do something. Sometimes if I have just the edge of the ball like that, I might even go to pocket it if that's all you have. Now she had plenty for what I was talking about.
Yeah, put a little outside spin on that. Try to get that cue ball back behind the pack. A little too much speed, but Kaylee's got a good opportunity. She's got a wedge of balls right there in the left-hand top corner.
Yeah,
Can
you have
place
to
the
expect
cue
a safety
underneath
behind
it.
those
Yeah.
balls here.
It's funny because at a certain point when you play, especially playing against the top ladies, if you play a safety and you don't quite get the lock, you just sit there and go, okay, yeah, I'm waiting for it. You know what's coming, you know?
She's going the other way. She went object ball back there. I'm going to leave the cue ball from there, I think. But that's one of those ones where you really need to be out there looking at the exact angle.
Yeah, for sure.
Because if it's not there, then the speeds are wrong. You can't drive the cue ball over there.
Yeah.
But from here on our little camera, it looked like it was good, I think, to do. But she's got a partial obstruction. You think that she can make that? I don't think so.
I'm not sure
Top
that she
view,
has
maybe?
enough of it. Yeah, I don't know that she has enough of that ball.
From
Maybe.
there, it looks like you might have
She
it.
might. We're about to find out.
Yep.
Oh.
That view is really excellent when you can flip to the top like that and come back.
Well, this one's a doozy. Just clipping the edge of that ball didn't help Jasmine much.
So here generally you got to hit and stick, or you got to go thin off of it and get the cue ball out of there. I don't know if she's looking at some kind of a 9 thing or something, but there's kicks like this. I mean, of course there's everything, but a lot of times those 2 categories will explain it.
So Jasmine has called her extension. They are allowed 1 40-second extension per rack.
I think with the ball there too, I'm probably going to run the cue ball away. 1 rail, yes.
How many people out there are poking and hoping? When you're kicking at those balls, it's amazing the level of knowledge that these ladies have. And when they kick at balls, they legitimately have an idea of what's going to happen. They're not just trying to make hits. Like they're trying to stick the rock. These are things that these high level ladies they understand what's happening with the, I would say, the physics of the shot, right? Like the inertia behind the balls. I don't know if I'm using the right terminology there, but
Yeah, Dame. So I think one rail had to be the right one there, and that's what she did. And then she chose a pace that the ball stayed sort of together enough that she got something out of it. I mean, there was certainly a little bit of a roll there, but it was also, if she cranked the same shot, she's not getting that. Boy, that was a big ball.
The crowd enjoyed that
no
shot
love.
for Kaylee.
Is in that pool right there. Rolls up on the 5.
Yeah. I mean, we
Brutal.
all kind
Ashley
of
had
know,
that
right?
shot the other night against Chihiro. My wife beat Chihiro the other night. Everyone, I'm happy to say, and I taught her to play, so I feel good about it. But she had the same thing happen. Remember, she rolled up on the 9 ball early in that set after a great shot. And just pool is, you have to be on top of everything, and it's going to go wrong, and you got to survive that and keep fighting. Good, thin, safe.
Oh, she wants it to stop, but it's not
Yeah.
gonna. All right, a little off angle, but still a makeable combination for Jasmin. I think she's got enough space between the balls. Doesn't say she has to like it, but that's what's available to her.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's deep. I don't know if she wants to try to roll that and play a safety. I don't.
Yeah, I'm gonna do something like what she just
Yeah,
did. Although
roll it. Try to just. Yeah, it's just not been a good rack for these ladies.
it was too thin to risk the combo. Yeah, this has been a very rough rack. Nobody's really found their groove yet.
No.
Jasmine's been pushing along. She's a great, great player. They both are, but she's done what I think you expect her at her slightly higher level to do. She's sort of manufactured the wins that she has. But nobody's sort of taken over, honestly. The score is not necessarily really indicative.
Oh.
Kaylee just hasn't really had a great run to get going.
Yeah, she just needs a couple things to go her way to give her some momentum, and I think she would settle in quickly. And it's tough, right? Kaylee's in the final 4 of a very tough tournament, and she's playing Jasmin Ouschan.
Yeah,
Like, I'm sure Kaylee came up probably
Final 4
admiring
of the winner side?
Jasmin, you know? Yeah.
Final 4 of the winner side,
Yeah.
because there's still
Final 4 of the A side. I apologize.
There's still
Yeah. We still have B
12
side
people or
matches
something
happening.
going, right?
No. Yeah, maybe.
Something like that.
Something like that. Well, these ladies are guaranteed 5th, 6th.
Oh.
Final 4 on the A side is
Yeah, so
always
you're down
guaranteed
to
5th, 6th.
Yeah, what do you do 6 on Sunday now, right?
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, I think you used to do 8 or something, but going back a couple years.
4 on Sunday. Yeah, I don't know. This has been the longest rack of the tournament. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding, by the way. It's been the longest rack of this match.
She must have called her extension because the time is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we'll play the A side final tomorrow. So the winner of this match and the winner of Kelly Fisher and Pia Filler, who currently at the moment, Pia is up 5-1 over Quickfire.
Wow.
So the winner of these 2 matches will play each other tomorrow at noon Central Time Zone. And then we've got other girls grinding it out. Sophia Mast is playing Margarita Fefalova. And Christina Tkach is in a tight battle with Elul Kibaragalu. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We're bringing back 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 2, 2, 2. We're bringing back 6.
6 tomorrow.
Right? Is that right? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes.
I feel like it was going later, and then you shortened. You played a little more today and one less tomorrow. All right, so Jasmin to finish this up. She's got a duck, duck, goose situation here. I think most of us would love to have this out. Yes, this is a 9-ball, 9 on the spot break tournament. Alternating breaks. So natural position to the 9-ball. For her, I would say a pretty easy 5-ball run, but you got to make the balls, as we all know. And she gets it done. I'm expecting Kaylee might take a timeout here or whatever just to slow her down. Let's see what happens. No, she's going to let her keep going. So I like to use a timeout to ice somebody or whatever. I think most people familiar with that strategy. I just think why not at this point, but looks like she's going to play on, to each their own, if that's what she likes to do. So Kaylee to break. Just an absolutely perfect one in the side break. I'm speechless. She shot that just perfectly. No power. Completely angular, perfect break.
All right, guys, so I've got a special treat for you. I'm going to put our booth cam on for just a second. I've got a fun little game for us to do. So, hi, this is Rayborn. You guys know me, I'm Lonnie. And this is Brittany, the Bombshell Bryant, and we have the absolute coolest little deal going on right now. We're going to, in the next few minutes, the first 15 people that super chat me $10 will have an opportunity to win this beautiful, hold on, come this way, Brittany.
There
This
it is.
beautiful full poster of Christina Tkach and a whole bunch of the top ladies.
You did not
Signed
tell me I
by
would be on
all-
TV.
Signed by all the ladies of this event.
Wait.
So there are all the top signatures of all the top ladies in this event. So
It's
the
a beautiful poster.
next
It's
15
really cool.
people that send me $10 right now
It looks fantastic, honestly.
on my super chats, we will draw for you a chance to win that really cool poster.
It's very cool, honestly. It's got
So,
everybody. You got everybody on
Everybody.
there. Yeah. It's good. That's one of the better ones I've seen. It's also not gigantic either. It's pretty awesome.
So Brittany has been selling these at our booth for $200. So if you guys want it for $10, you got a chance. And I'm only taking 15 $10 increments. All right, Florida catfishing. I got you, bud.
The commentator closet, dude. They did not tell me I was going to be shown.
Yeah, we put them on the stream. Oh my gosh, you guys are so fast.
Benjamin,
JS.
thank you again so much. Lynn, thank you.
Lynn G.
JS, we appreciate you. David, thank
Ben
you so much.
Winkler. Oh my goodness, this is so fast. Hold on, you
And
gotta go
Florida
back.
catfishing.
Go back. This is busy. Quit touching my computer.
I'm just making sure we didn't miss any.
All right,
Brittany causes
David.
chaos when she comes into
Yeah, Brittany always causes me chaos when she comes into the booth.
Lisa, thank you so
Lisa
much.
Carver, girl, you know this is a pretty awesome poster. So this is the same exact picture that we have on the cover of our 2025 media guide. So, but it's blown up and it's beautiful. It's the best picture I've ever seen of Christina Tkach. So, all right. So right now, I have 7 entries.
Ken, thank you very much.
Ken.
8.
Got you.
Okay, so Jasmine looking at a combo here.
Okay. I only need a few more and we can draw
Does he get 2
for
for
the
this? or-
winner. Yeah, I gave Ben 2.
Okay.
All right, guys. $10. I only need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Mike Myers.
Myers.
Oh man, we just passed Halloween. I'm
He's
glad.
the coolest guy ever on Halloween. I promise you that.
Okay.
All right, guys, don't forget we do have a great match in your view. I appreciate those of you who are watching, and of course the people that are watching and in the chat room. All right, guys, so we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more, and Brittany will let us draw for the winner of this cool poster right here, live.
Can't go wrong, guys. It's
cannot
amazing.
for $10. We'll ship it to you.
What do we got on there? Let's read them all.
Yeah, so right now I got Florida Catfishing, JS, Lynn G, Ben Winkler, David Mayerween,
Am I allowed to get in there for 10?
Lisa Carver, Ben Winkler,
It's like the radio,
Ken
right? You're not allowed to do that.
and Mike Myers. Those are who I've got right now. Yep.
Ken is in another
Ken's in
entry. Yeah,
again.
so Ken has 2 entries.
He really
Ben
wants
has
this.
2 entries.
I don't blame you because this is the most beautiful picture of Christina Tkach I've ever seen.
And then we got April
JS
Larson.
has a 2nd entry.
Yeah. Okay, so we've got April Larson, Bean Hung, Wei Su Chen, Pia Filler, The Bombshell Brittany Bryant, Allison Fisher, Kelly Fisher, Margarita Fefalova Steyer, Christina Zlateva, and Christina Tkach, all on one poster.
Yeah, it's a really good one.
Eric Donald, I got you.
Benjamin just went an
Ben's
extra 20.
trying.
He's 4 of the 15.
He wants the poster.
He wants it.
All right, we need one more, guys, and we can draw. I'll give it to Brittany. She'll put it in her phone, do the whole spin the wheel thing, and we'll be golden.
I think you press the donate button, Michael. How does he send $10?
Oh,
there's
Don took it. All right, Don got the last one. Please don't send any more. Please don't send any more. We're going to try to do the wheel of shame. I'm just kidding. I'm going to put this up really quick. Dun, 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 dun.
Yes, David, I'm sure we can arrange for you to purchase one if you want to. We'll make sure that Brittany's able to get in contact with you one way or another here.
Okay, hold on just a second, guys. Do we take more, Brittany? You guys better quit sending me money or you're going to be booking losers.
What we can do is if somebody does end up sending it, we can do one of the smaller ones.
Okay.
And we can do, if
You're at 17 right now.
Hold on. Yeah. All right, guys. Done.
No more. Don't send any more for a minute.
any more money to me. Tomorrow you can send me money for the swag. All right. Wheel of games.
You got to get me off of this picture over here.
No, you're on it. Just keep talking. You talk about the game while I work on this. Go back to the match, Ray.
I feel like you've taken my power.
they're taking a short break.
Okay, so
Okay,
Kaylee
player
has now
break.
called her timeout. I was expecting that last.
Thank God, because we're bombing on the match right now, guys.
She is making a
Okay.
draw thing. This is
I'm
fun though.
going
Look, the
to.
Millennium Falcon cockpit. You guys have just made a thing for a drawing. This is fun.
Florida.
Wait till I learn to use all this stuff.
Catfish. Who else? JS.
Yeah.
Lynn G. Ben Winkler. David, I don't know how to say your name. Mur. Lisa Carver. Ben Winkler again. Ken Furtaw. Who else? We got more. Don't worry. Mike Myers. Best name ever on Halloween. Ken Furtaw again. JS. Got you. Eric Donald. Ben Winkler. Ben Winkler.
He said, "Give me,
Don.
Ben. We really
Glad you
appreciate you,
jumped
man.
on, Don. It was nice to see you.
It's people like
I
you
spelled that wrong.
that support, and all of you that have supported here.
Well, they like all the games me and Brittany do too. We're always
I mean,
up to do something funny.
I'm sorry, guys. I always do it a spur of the moment.
No,
I
it's okay.
kick the door in and come in.
I knew when I took the 9 o'clock slot that it was going to be
Florida
sort of,
catfishing.
sliding into home at the end of the day or whatever.
All right, guys. So we've got I've got Florida Catfish, JS, Lynn G, Ben Winkler, David Murr, I can't say your last name, Lisa Carver, Ben Winkler, Ken Furtaw, Mike Myers, Ken Furtaw again, JS again, Eric Donald, Ben Winkler, Don Anamanoni, Lynn G, Meryl Denny, and Florida Catfish. Are you guys ready? We're going to spin the wheel.
Because let's do 2 winners. Can we do that?
Sure, we're going to do 2 winners, Brittany says.
I'm going to have a small one for the second person because 3 people got in last minute.
Okay, you guys see my wheel? This is the best I got as far as the screen is
I can
concerned.
hold it if that does something.
Oh, I got an idea. Hold on. You all just
There we go.
stay with me.
You can see it.
No, stay with me here.
Put it up in
Don't
front
get
of my
mad at
face
me.
like this.
Don't get mad at me. I'm going to do some things. Okay.
Are you
Random
fig-
wheel picker.
Dude, this place, I'm telling you,
I'm growing.
the technology in here, I'm so impressed.
Okay, hurry.
This is
We got to
cool.
do it quick. We got to do it quick. You guys ready to spin the wheel?
Spin it, girl.
Spin it. Hit it. Let's go. Who's the winner?
We're going to have
Who
2
is
winners now.
it?
Somebody's getting
Oh,
a
we're
little
gonna do-
prize.
we're gonna have
Somebody's
a
gonna
little
get a little
prize.
prize, too.
Lynn G, you are the winner.
Lynn G
All right,
pulls
and
the
then
big poster.
We're going to remove that name because you have won. So we're going to run it one more time. Lynn G. This is for the next little prize. Little prize.
Little poster, same thing.
Little bitty poster. Oh.
I feel like I'm watching Wheel of Fortune. Oh,
Lisa
my God.
Carver.
It went to the next one.
Congratulations.
It was Wheel of Fortune.
All right, so Lisa Carver gets
Dave,
the
I'm
little
so
one.
sorry, Dave.
Okay, we're going to get this out of here.
Oh, dude, did you see that thing just barely go past there? So sorry.
Barely.
It was like the Jasmine 8-ball,
That-
the World 8-ball.
It was.
All right, it was like the Jasmine 8 ball.
That was
Okay,
100%.
Lisa Carver, I
Wheel of
need
Fortune.
you to message WPBA.com on the contact us here with a screenshot of your YouTube handle showing us that it's you with your address. Please message Christy at WPBA.com and explain that you won the giant poster that Brittany is raffling off. And then Lynn G, you as well. Please screenshot your handle on the WPB or on your YouTube channel and email Christy at WPBA.com and send your address. She will email it over to me and we will get it shipped out when we get home.
He would really like to buy one. He's mentioned twice. And you, how does he contact you directly?
Oh,
Facebook.
okay. So message Brittany and Nicole. No, just Brittany. What is your Facebook?
My Facebook at Bombshell Brand.
Okay. Brittany Bryant, the Bombshell on Facebook. Message her and she can get you a poster. Absolutely. So thank you guys so much. That was so much fun. Message Christy at WPBA.com.
Are we able to type? Are we able to type? I guess we don't want to.
No. Christy at WPBA.com. Message Christy. Christy, email her and send her your screenshot of your YouTube handle and your address, please, and we'll get them shipped out when we get home.
Can they get her
Congratulations.
to contact you to get the one? Is that easy enough?
The one.
The guy that wants to buy one. I'm just trying to make sure he has a way to get to you.
Just give me his name, and that's the only one that I can secure, though.
Okay, his name was Dave. Go up, yeah. David Maryland.
Big poster. I'm putting some notes in my books. Can you focus on the match for me, Ray?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Chaos, everyone.
All right. Just a little late night chaos here at the tournament. The booth gets exciting. I'm still on TV. I haven't signed a waiver.
Winners. In my notebook. No worries, guys. I got you.
Congratulations, everybody.
Let's
And
get back to the
cannot
match.
thank your support. Thank you for your support enough. And Brittany has taken your name, David. She's going to be trying to get in touch with you. And you
Brittany
can
causes insanity when
you
she
can
comes
come
into
through
my booth.
Christy also to find her. If you want it, she's got one put aside specifically for you. So,
Beautiful. How'd you like all my bells and whistles?
no, this
there?
is amazing. I mean,
Quick thinking.
I wish I knew how to use everything. I feel like an idiot, but that's all right.
All right, we're going to get off the booth cam because Ray doesn't enjoy that.
I mean, I just, look, I'm 50,
All right, so
I'm 52
Kaylee
now,
needs
so there's not much to
Kaylee needs to get
Look
back
at.
in this one.
be excited about.
She got a good opportunity here.
And she's stroking well, too.
Yeah, and she shoots so straight. She shoots so straight.
She has not really, and you have to give Jasmin some credit for this, or a good bit of credit. I think it's been mostly her, but she really hasn't been shooting the balls. She has not had a shot the whole set, really. Her best shot, one of her best shots was the one we were talking about that she could have played safe on. She just really hasn't had a ton of good looks.
Absolutely.
So she needs to capitalize here and, stop the bleeding after the timeout.
I agree.
And do her best to turn it around, because you're never out until they tell you got to put your sticks away. And if you quit before you're done, you're only skewing your math even worse. Ken, I think they're sold out. If I'm not, I think Dave's getting the last one. Okay, Dave, I'll make sure she's got it. And Ken, I will check for you before this is all over.
Yeah.
I'll try to ask, but I think she said that she only had one more that she could promise.
We're gonna do our best, but we also, don't worry, we've got more events. We got I think 8 or 10 events on the schedule next year.
Yeah, looking good for next year.
We've got good things coming.
Everything's higher
shake
pot
that
added,
good.
right? That was a great shot.
Yeah, she hit it really
Everything
good.
next year is 20 added or more, right? To meet the WPA standard, is that correct?
And
Yeah,
we will have a 50,000 added at Classic Billiards in February. So it's going to be
wow.
we've got some good stuff coming forward into the 2026 season. And Kaylee McIntosh is really putting in the work here. She wants to get back in this match.
Punch this and stun it out.
Beautiful.
Let's
Get
turn
back.
this thing around, yeah.
That's right.
Make a hill thriller out of it.
I had to kick Brittany out of the booth. She causes chaos all the time. All right. There we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Kaylee McIntosh taking a rack back. Score is 6-2. Basically a 6-2 race to win for either one of these ladies. Tough fade, but I think that it can be done. And you know as well as I do, there are so many times that we see momentum shifts.
Oh, yeah.
And so it's not unlikely.
It's part of pool. It's part of sport, but it's definitely part of pool. It's so mental, and if you have anything get you off of dead focus, it can change everything. It's amazing how much it can change.
Absolutely. There's a good look at Jasmin Ouschan. She will be racking for Kaylee McIntosh.
So checking shadows, checking for cracks. Templates usually do pretty well, but if you don't put your effort into them, even they can bad rack.
Absolutely. Let's go, Kaylee. Let's get something rolling here. This is a nice look at the rash guard that Kaylee has on with the no quit, one of her sponsors, on the sleeve there.
Again with the one in the side. She has mastered that one in the side break. She's hitting it over and over again. That's important. Because
Decent look at the two. Steep, but decent.
we do go to Colorado again next year, right?
Yeah. August, I
Ben.
think.
Yeah, we'll be there in August, I think.
And if anyone's interested in checking out our schedule, you can always go to WPBA.com. There's a little tab at the top that says events, and it'll show you everything that we've got slated for 2026.
So last year, I know he was slow in putting them up because he was making sure he had this and that, but I assume there must be a bunch of them up by now.
Yeah,
because he announced a bunch.
Yeah, actually, the dates for Felt were confirmed, I think, last week. And so, but mostly everything else is already confirmed. Maybe the dates for Borderline might be a little off, but I'm not 1,000% on that. So it could be wrong. I don't do politics, folks. I just do streaming. So when it comes to the business side of what we do on tour, I usually kind of stay back and wait till we get definitive answers.
Well,
All
yeah,
right.
because sometimes it changes. So,
Look at this, Jasmin going to the air.
We're getting more and more steady interest.
So I think everyone's fully aware that Jasmin is a Predator-sponsored player, so she's going to the air with her air rush. You can see that she's keeping the angle.
What a shot.
Wow.
Bang. Yeah, she's that good.
Wow. What a good jump shot.
We have one in Florida next year, Florida Catfish. It's at, isn't it at Stephanie Mitchell's pool hall? Is that right?
No, it's
Lonnie?
it's
No.
a classic
That's that's the one that's a classic.
billiards.
Okay.
Yeah. Time is it right now?
10:25.
I don't know where it went.
You got too many in there.
Yeah. I'm looking for the replay, folks. Sorry about that.
That'd make a heck of a highlight reel.
I got a ton of them.
I was going to say.
I don't know what time it is.
Make a commercial for Billiard TV out of those.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure.
Forgive us, guys. This there's so much new equipment and new ways we can share stuff.
All right. So with a significant lead here, do you play
do
this?
exactly
I
what
was
she
going to say
did, yeah.
she's playing the thin safety, keep it, try to get end rail to end rail. There's that jump shot for you.
There you
Quick
go.
replay of Jasmine's
Boom.
jump.
Perfect.
Beautiful. All right. So
Yeah, no, I'm not giving anything. Once you have that lead and alternating break, you don't want to make that kind of mistake.
Mm-hmm, absolutely. Real quick after this this rack, we'll go and check out some of the scores that are going on around the room.
Perfect. Nope. Rolled out.
Just like a ball or two rotation, off. Like maybe 2 rotations.
Yeah.
All right, 5 balls, not the most pleasant of balls. It's surrounded. It's very position specific.
Yeah, you're gonna need a big stroke here to turn this into an out rack. But if you do get back up to the 5, which she's certainly capable of drawing the ball, even though it'll be a little bit bigger stroke than normal. If you're on the 5, you're out, I would say, or you're certainly looking good.
And
she
is
has made it.
definitely looking good. Now the 6 to the 7 is there's still work to be done in this rack.
But I feel confident for her.
Wonderful.
Think about the you can see the cue ball sitting on top of the 5 ball where it needs to be, right, and it's almost straight on the 6, so you can go high center and just bounce the rail and come back. So I feel like she's got a running leave here, meaning an easy leave. Ooh, boy, that drifted over a lot for what I expected. I didn't know it was. I didn't think that one was that angular.
I actually think this is not a bad shot here.
It's 2 rails to the 7 pretty naturally, but you're close to that corner. I don't know. It feels risky, but I agree. She's got room. She's really fine. But it just, I think a lot of people be scared of the upper right corner here.
Well, and you should be. But I sometimes,
hit it right, you're good,
yeah, like you got to go for
She
it.
might go across and spin back, possibly. But no, that's the right shot. That's what I expected.
Well played.
Yeah, good speed.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Good look at that from the
Doesn't
right
get any
corner.
better than that. She retains a little bit of angle on the 7. That should be able to create a little pop draw for the 8 in the side, so she should be sitting pretty here.
And Jasmine's really, you can see it on her face. She is really getting, she's getting at it. She's really taking this seriously because this rack right here with these 2 balls gets her on the hill. This is a race to 8.
Same thing here. I think a little stun in the side and let the ball drift up just a hair. Yep. Perfect.
All right, another look at Jasmine shooting this 9 ball.
Look at that straight stroke. I thought Ashley was looking real good the other night on there.
She was.
The straight.
Yeah, Ashley's playing great for this event. All right, Jasmine Ouschan on the hill, 7-2 over the natural. And breaking. And
For those late joiners, Ashley's my wife. Sorry.
Yeah, Ashley Rice is. I've got Ray Bourne in the booth with me right now, and his wife is Ashley Rice. You guys got to watch her play Chihiro Kawahara last night, and she had a really wonderful match and ended up defeating Kawahara, who's Japanese #1 player.
Yeah.
So that was a good win for Ashley.
Fifth in the WPA.
Yeah, and he's very excited for Ashley, as he should be.
Yeah.
All right, Jasmine Ouschan to break.
She was real straight the other day, though. So sorry to go out of context there. I'm just so happy for her.
Absolutely. All right.
So one of the straightest strokes on the tour for sure, Jasmin. Bam. Here we go again. One in the side. Perfect.
Her break's been really good this week.
Phenomenal.
So Jasmin's path to this point in the tournament, give you guys some history. Jasmin Ouschan came in unseeded for the first time. She came in 28th, but not top 16 seeded. She won 8-1 over Alice Adams. She then defeated Wei Su Chen on the TV table 8-3.
That was a good match.
Then she defeated the defending champion of this event, Bojana Saric. She beat her 8-4, and then she ends up playing Elu Kibaragulu. She beats her 8-4. And now here she is. And so that's Jasmin's path through the event. She's barely given up any racks, to be honest.
She's always got scores like that. She's a really tough player.
Yeah, she's so competitive, and it's a natural competitive nature, but she's never mean. She's never rude. She's always a class act at the table, and Jasmin is definitely a fan favorite.
She's one of those players to me that over the years, I've been in pool for 30 plus years, 35 years. Some players, even when it's not all going their way, they're just better grinders or whatever. They just find their way on top of it more than the next person. And she's always had that skill to me. Even when everything wasn't going, she just grinds her way through it and saves. And
so there was a question as to why Jasmin was not seeded. Well, she was seeded, but she came in ranked 28th. And that's because Jasmin is only making this trip to the U.S. a few times a year for our majors. She doesn't make the trip for our smaller signature events, even though they're 20 to 30,000 added events. She's just coming over for our major events. I mean, she's got a really busy life over in Austria. She has her training center and a lot of things going on. And she's really helping out with the Euro Tour stuff. And so, of course, she's going to come to these big majors because they're world ranking events. But other than that, for the smaller events, she can just stay overseas, hit up the Euro Tour, and still get her world ranking points that way.
There's just a lot more pool going on than there used to be.
It's tough to get around nowadays.
Yeah, and then the costs of going everywhere. It's you're just seeing stuff change a little bit.
Absolutely.
In regards to that.
All right, so right here, I like this shot. I drag this around 2 rails, even potentially taking the 3rd rail, the right long rail.
The end rail down
She
there.
goes all the way to the end rail. Good shot.
To me, you needed that rail to get right, so that was...
That way she doesn't chance any deceleration in the stroke, too.
And you come out here angular for the 7 to the 8, which, now she's almost natural position here. I mean, natural stun, right? Natural touch, barely touch the ball back. And you'll be sitting good on the 8 ball here, and that's off of going the extra rail in the last one.
So the 9 ball is a big ball here, and it is in the path, the line of the 7 ball. So
thanks for your like, share, and subscribe, New Jersey. We appreciate you very, very much.
yeah, she's absolutely one of the most professional players on tour. She carries herself very well.
Yep.
Definitely, like I said, she's been doing this a long time. She's definitely a seasoned vet. She's been at this a long time with the WPBA, so we love having her. She's definitely one of my favorites. And with this 9 ball, she's going to lock herself a 3rd place position in this tournament. So she'll be playing for the hot seat tomorrow.
Yeah. A real champion.
Absolutely. Jasmin Ouschan, congratulations, securing a hot seat match. And she'll be playing the winner of Kelly Fisher and Pia. We can actually jump over. Actually, let's just talk about the bracket a little. Jasmin has secured that spot for the hot seat match tomorrow, and we're still not sure exactly who that person will be. It's the winner of Kelly Fisher and Pia, but that match is still going. Pia's in the lead 6-3 at the moment.
Wow.
Kaylee McIntosh goes to the B side from here, which is still nothing to be ashamed about. She's sitting in 5th, 6th position.
And not finished.
And not finished.
And she's not finished till she's finished.
So she will be playing. Let's see where she falls in. I kind of lost that one. She is going to go.
Thank you, Ben.
the
We
bracket.
appreciate you. Thanks to everyone who donated money, liked, subscribed. We appreciate you so much. That's how we get bigger. That's how we get better. And believe me, it's getting bigger and better in here. There's like so much going on in here that I don't know how to do it anymore. I'm going to need some lessons.
So it looks like Kaylee is going to play the winner of Margarita Fefalova-Steyer or Sophia Mast. Margaret is currently sitting 6-3 up in that match. All right. Ron Jamiro, please make sure. Oh, you newly subscribed. Fantastic. Don't forget, everyone, that our goal for the 2026 season is to double our subscribers. It's a free thing. It's free to you at home to subscribe to the WPBA Billiards on YouTube, but it's priceless to us. So we absolutely love for you to become part of the WPBA family. Thanks so much for putting up with Brittany and her antics. Sometimes she just pops in here and gives things away. And so when that happens, it does take away from the match. But we try to get back on track quickly. I'm going to go.
Hey, Cuba. Look at that. Welcome. Welcome to our welcome.
I'm going to go.
And yes, shot of the match. Jump shot from Jasmin was amazing to just shut the door.
All right. So this is the Pia and Kelly match. I can't really get up on the table super good. It's really dark in this room where the ladies are at. It's very, very dark in here. So we'll go ahead and I can leave it here if you guys will like. Play a little music in the background if you so choose. I wish that Sophia and Margaret were playing closer. They're actually 2 tables away from this match.
You can't use the this camera here?
Yeah, I can scroll over, but I can't. My arena cameras won't reach. So we're just going to go ahead and stick this out. Here's Pia and Kelly, the other A-side matchup. The score is 6-4. Kelly's still grinding out this match.
Yeah.
I'm going to throw up some music for you guys unless Ray wants to stay and chit-chat.
I wouldn't dare ruin their day any more than I already have. Thanks for having me, guys. I'm a little out of shape. Haven't been in the booth in a while, but appreciate you putting up with me and tried to be as helpful as I could.
As well, because we had all our madness with Brittany. I don't think he knew exactly what to do when Brittany come running in here with her posters.
Oh, I still have to go upstairs and Ashley tell me, I saw you on she's upstairs watching so that she could listen. Yeah.
Well, special thank you to Ray Bourne for being in the booth. And I want to give an extra special thank you to Brian Pauly for he came in specifically to get in the booth with me this weekend. And I'm really happy that he jumped over here and made the trip. I think it's like an 8-hour drive for the guy. So,
okay. So he's been in here with you a whole bunch?
Yeah, he came in and spent some time in the booth today. So glad we could check that off his list. And I am going to step away and let you guys enjoy the rest of this match and just play some background music. So thanks again to all our sponsors. Thanks to our fans. Thanks for putting up with us with all that chaos with the posters. This is Lonnie Fox Raymond with the WPBA. Oh, and I'll be back after this matchup and let you guys know how what our plans are for tomorrow. I'm going to go double check everything. But if you're interested, just go to digitalpool.com, search for the WPBA, and you can find the bracket. Our featured table will be table number 1.
You start at 10 a.m. tomorrow, right?
right, guys, that's the end of the show for the evening. What a fantastic couple matches. I'm glad I was able to give you the end of the Kelly Pia match, and then we rolled over to Sophia and Margarita, and that was awesome. And then what a great finish by Christina Tkach. So tomorrow, let's just kind of go over that before I shut the stream down. We've got Christina Tkach playing Kelly Fisher and Margarita Fefilova playing Kaylee McIntosh. And then our hot seat match is going to be Jasmin, Ouschan, and Pia Filler. Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be fabulous. So we'll see you guys tomorrow at 10 a.m. I'm not sure if they'll move the table assignments around or not. It's very likely that things will be moving all over the place. So thank you guys for tuning in. My name is Lonnie Fox Raymond. You are watching WPBA Billiards on YouTube, and this is a fantastic event. So kudos to all the sponsors here for the 2025 Dr. Poole Jacoby Tour Championships. Special thank you to Dr. Poole Promotions, Jacoby Custom Cues, Village of Rothschild, On the Hill Billiards Club, Central Wisconsin Convention and Expo Center, Aramis, Simonis, Incredible Bank, and Dustin Erickson Real Estate Team. Extra special thank you to the Schuler Bauer Real Estate Team for their donation or their sponsorship of this amazing arena, which you can see now is all turned off and shut down. But we'll be back at 10 a.m. Central Time Zone tomorrow. Once again, thank you guys so much, and we'll see you soon. Aramith Black, $460, includes shipping inside the continental USA while supplies last. Go to WPBA.com to purchase. Aramith ball sets have the premium resin with Vitrotech technology that hardens the surface for durable brightness. These ball sets were used one time previously at the 2025 Women's World 8-Ball Championships. Remember, the best always use the best.
In real estate, just like in pool, the setup is everything. When I play pool, I don't just focus on the ball in front of me. I'm planning my next shot. Selling your home works the same way. It's not about putting a sign in the yard. It's about positioning you for the next move, whether it's a quick sale, top dollar, or finding a dream home. With the right strategy, we don't just take the shot, we run the table. Let's line up your winning shot today.
Do you need a set of billiard balls? Well, we may have just what you need. Aramith billiard balls are the benchmark used in tournaments worldwide, whether it be billiards, snooker, carom, or other disciplines. In order to be the best, you need to shoot with the best. Aramith billiard balls do make the difference. We currently have them on sale, previously used by the ladies of the WPBA. $390 shipped inside the continental USA. To purchase them, go to WPBA.com.